I just tried to record this, and I couldn't get through it without crying, and I hope I can get through it with this without crying through this one. This is gonna be a different type of vlog. I didn't do much today, and that's one reason I'm doing this. And the second reason is it's Mother's Day, and this week was Holocaust Remembrance Day, and it's also Military Appreciation Month. So I'm going to break this up into 3 clips, and hopefully I can get through each one of them without crying my eyes out. Okay, clip number 1. My mother is one of my heroes, and I don't say it often enough, but I love you, Mom. And happy Mother's Day, even though I couldn't be with you. My mom has made so many sacrifices for me, and everyone thinks the mom doesn't understand them, but I know my mom does, even though I'm too bullheaded to know it. So, happy Mother's Day, Mom. Okay, so clip 2. I had this all planned out in my head, but I can't think of it now. I've watched quite a few documentaries on the Holocaust and Nazi Germany and the ghetto, and trying to prepare for this video. And I don't think there's anything you can do to prepare for this. I mean, I see the information and I see the emotion when people talk about the experiences, but that's not even a tenth of what happened. We as a public probably don't know everything that happened in the concentration camps or the ghettos or anything else. And it saddens me over this loss of life. And the only thing I can say is, I'm sorry about what happened. I know it happened quite a few years ago, and there's probably nothing I could have done for it since I wasn't even born. Just the sheer loss of life and the great numbers that there was. It was just horrific to me, and I think that's all I can say about that. Okay, third part of this, and I'm having to do these imports and film them imports because I'm getting so emotional from the one before that I can't speak. May is Military Appreciation Month, and the other day was Military Spouse Appreciation. And I guess it's difficult to speak about this because I have personal knowledge about it. I have so many close friends in the military, and my husband being in the Marine Corps, I can only speak about my experience. It's difficult, to say the least. When, as a spouse, you're just, most of the time you're uprooted and you travel halfway across the country, or you're hours away from your family and friends, and you're trying to make new friends and getting your home together. And you're trying to make new friends and trying to get your ID cards and rapids and deal and insurance done, and then you have to go to medical, and there's so much information for a new spouse. And then a lot of spouses try and find jobs in an area so soaked with people already trying to find jobs. And I'm not trying to make that as an excuse, but there's an influx of jobs to spouses, I guess you would say, or spouses to jobs. Like Havelock, you take a town that was probably originally maybe 5,000 people, and you dump well, to me, a huge military base onto it. And it's difficult, to say the least. It's very difficult. And and that brings me another point to what's difficult is the deployments. When you're separated again from your spouse, some wives or husbands go back to their families, or back to their hometown, and some like me, I had to stay for medical reasons, and also to prove to myself that I could do it. And I'm trying to raise a Great Dane through puppyhood, and I already have a Siberian Husky, and Lee, and trying to raise a dog through puppyhood compared to children, it is difficult, but I mean, I couldn't imagine doing it with kids. And saying thank you to a spouse, it's nothing compared to what they've went through. And that brings me to the actual active military. And past military, the experiences that you go through, I can't even compare what I've been through to them, because it's not even the same. And saying thank you doesn't equal what you do or done. But that's all I can say, is because I'm at a lapse for words. Is all I can say is thank you. 1,000,000 times over and over and over again. If I could, I would give a cruise to every single military person I could. But since, well, that couldn't even happen. But thank you to the spouses and to the active military and the past military. And I think that's going to be everything for tonight. Good night, and I'll see you in the morning.